Secretary Hamilton, the next question is for you. What is the role of commerce in promoting prosperity? Do merchants work together with the common good, or do speculators or stock jobbers lead to destructive cycles of boom and bust?
Moderator, you've used the term stock jobber. Our modern viewers may not be familiar with the term stock jobber, so I may define it for you from the 1811 Dictionary of the Vulgar Tongue. A stock jobber is a person who gambles in Exchange Alley by pretending to buy and sell the public funds, but in reality only betting that they will be at a certain price at a particular time, possessing neither the stock pretended to be sold nor money sufficient to make good the payments for which they contract. These gentlemen are known under the different appellations of bulls, bears, and lame ducks. President Jefferson and I differ in our moral worlds, where he concedes stock jobbers and speculators to be the lowest form of humanity. I have written that it is a strange perversion of ideas, and as novel as it is extraordinary, that men should be deemed corrupt and criminal for becoming proprietors in the funds of individuals for their country. Although I agree that jobbing in the funds diverts a certain number of individuals from their other pursuits, may I point out that overall, stock acting as capital and properly used serves to promote industry by furnishing a larger field of employment. I'd also like to point out that our Revolutionary War debt has existed nonetheless. It was to be provided for. In whatever shape the provision may take, speculation would have occurred regardless. Speculation would have occurred regardless.
President Jefferson, next question is for you. What is the role of commerce in promoting prosperity? Do merchants work together with the common good, or do speculators, and as Secretary Hamilton has defined, stock jobbers, lead to destructive cycles of boom and bust?
And cities have threatened the self-sufficient yeoman farmer. It is this stage between wilderness and luxury that allows man true independence and happiness. I have written that those who labor in the earth are the chosen people of God, if he ever had such a chosen people. However, my ideal of the agrarian society does not mean that I've forsaken any notion of moving forward in the global economy. In fact, America can benefit tremendously when the doors of free trade are opened. I have also said before in my writings that America's interest will be to throw open the doors of commerce and to knock off all of its shackles, giving perfect freedom to all persons of the vet of whatever they may choose to bring into our ports, and asking the same of theirs. International commerce will promote prosperity, but must be kept in check as to protect the independent yeoman farmer. Self-sufficiency and virtue will protect our fragile nation. As for the merchants within the cities, all I have to do is ask to look before.
Mr. President, if I could interrupt.
It is the character of our city dwellers and the current state of our political economy which is the true threat. My fellow Virginian, George Mason, shares a common view. He wrote that the vice, depravity of morals, the luxury, venality, and corruption prevails within all our great commercial cities. It is clear that speculators will take our nation down the same path as Europe has already embarked upon. Speculators have only been able to make a profit at the expense of our less sophisticated citizens. Much of their gains are ill-gotten and must be fairly redistributed, which is no more clear than your influential friends in New York, which have already ended up with control of the state debt.